To the NBA trade deadline, the Atlanta Hawks pull off a move that I think is probably one of the most biggest disappointments from one of the strongest teams last year and trade one of their young talents in Cam Reddish to the New York Knicks in favor of a Kevin Knox. The trade just pushed through really has me questioning some of the leadership on the Hawks side. From a year that they came up so strong, beating up teams such as the Philadelphia 76ers, the New York Knicks in the playoffs, they go ahead and move a lot of their high potential assets in order for themselves to try to get better and position themselves for trades, okay? Because Cam Reddish was coming up on the money. Cam Reddish, a big productive season in my opinion. A guy that is coming off of a confidence reunion. Something that we said if he got that coming from Duke, he could be special. He's starting to gain that confidence. He's starting to play well. A couple good games. The Hawks said, let's cash in our chips. Let's see what we can get for the boy. And they made this happen, okay? Now, what is the congruent lineup now with this move to a team that I think for Reddish is really going to hurt him? You look at the squad on the Knickerbockers, a lot of freaking type A's, man. You got Julius Randle, type A personality. You got Kemba Walker, a former type A Hawk. Derrick Rose, a type A. You got Barrett, a type A. You got Alec Burke, a guy who can score. I mean, there's a lot of guards on this team. Not sure what the hell the Hawks or the Knicks are doing with this trade. It does not really assist Cam Reddish, but moves are made and moves are made. I guess this was the only offer they felt tantalizing. And reason being, let's go ahead and look at it. You get a Cam Reddish and a Solomon Hill plus a 2025 draft pick from Brooklyn, from Atlanta. They send that over for Kevin Knox. Okay, a big, long 6'10" guy, a guy that can stretch the floor. A guy that has tremendous potential coming out of Kentucky, just never been given the opportunity. And I talked about the Knick curse, man. Some players, if you go to the Knicks, you just downgrade. I'm sorry. They're not. Zion, you're lucky you didn't go there. You have no clue how much bad luck that team can bring sometimes, you know. The turnaround last year, obviously, with Julius Randle was a special year for the Knicks, making the playoffs and all that good stuff. But there's something that New York does to a player. I don't know what it is, but they digress. Only a few players have succeeded. Maybe Carmelo Anthony comes to mind, but the rest of the guys that have come in and played for the Knicks, man, it's been painful to watch their degradation. Cam Reddish going to the squad, I think really hurts him. I think he's going to be struggling for minutes with a coach like Tom Thibodeau. You don't have the green light. You need that little bit of freedom to get loose like he was in Atlanta, right? Because everyone was injured, so Cam was like, I can green light this, man. I'm feeling good. I'm right. I'm on. So now you don't have that. Now you got a couple stars there. Now you got a team fighting for the playoffs, and we're in trouble. So they give the Knicks a great B+. Okay, they say it's a great move for them. Get it. But Cam really hasn't proved his numbers in the numbers, right? When we get into the statistics, really, it hasn't been too good. So this is what the Hawks were looking at. He's shooting 28% on pull-up threes, 30% from pull-up twos, all right? That's the problem. That's the problem, guys. Shooting 30% from mid-range and 57% at the rim. See the note there. Numbers aren't encouraging. You're right about that. You see that, you question mark. Now, look, he's only younger than Quentin Grimes and Miles Bridges, his new rookie teammates, you know. And now he comes on to less minutes, less time. Cam Reddish, as your agent, needs to be finding you a new spot. I don't think this is going to work out. There's just too much there on the Knicks. All right? Now, all right, now a team has to make a decision about paying him $15-20 million for 4 years. That's what they're looking at here. Okay, this is what's happening. He'll be in the offseason, and he's going to have to find a squad. A team that I immediately look at if they move Dame Lillard, Cam Reddish to the Blazers. Okay, immediately I see that as a great move. You green light, you play with Simons, you play with Dennis Smith Jr., you get that 3 slot. I like that. I like that play for him. I think that's a possibility right away off the back and makes the Blazers more versatile. I don't think he stays with the Knicks, okay? Period. This is just a tryout season for them, see what they got. I don't think he stays there because Thibodaux is not going to play him right. That's my opinion. The Hawks, they get Kevin Knox on a cheap, okay? But they're setting up for something. Here goes the talk of Jaylen Brown, Ben Simmons, Bradley Beal, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are one of the best duos in the NBA, in my opinion. Everyone's trying to move these two for some reason, but the real reason is the Celtics just don't have a point guard. Period. That's their issue. There's no true point guard on this team. A mass of good role players, a couple oldies. I'm not sure how they work out. All right, and I'm not sure Udoka is going to stay too long, guys. I give him another year. So he can get some talent that he wants. But if he doesn't find a guard this year somewhere, he's in a lot of trouble. A true point guard. Okay, true point guard. Ben Simmons, Bradley Beal. Let's go to Bradley Beal first because I think Ben Simmons is the best option here for the Hawks. Bradley Beal definitely is a great player. It'd be nice to pair him with Trae Young. However, Trae Young, now that he's lost all his upswing talent, right? Because all he's going to have is John Collins, who I love. Bradley Beal fits, but not sure he leads the Wizards. They're doing so well. They have a lot of great pieces. Not another superstar like him, but they have some good pieces. And what would they have to give up to get Mr. Beal? Ben Simmons sounds ultimately something like a genius move. If they were to get him, move him to the 5 slot, Collins at the 4, Trae Young at the 1, interesting. But you got to remember they have Clint Capella and all those other bigs there still. So tough to get him in there. Tough to him to play a role. The best, most ultimate move, I don't think Jaylen Brown is. I think it's Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal with a Trae Young will be something epic, okay? Will be something epic. But I don't think Beal will want to make that move and make that standings happen, all right? Now, here goes what they're talking about. Will Reddish go nuts in New York? He's not going to play, in my opinion. He's not going to play. Thibodaux's an earner kind of guy. They already have freaking R.J. Barrett. Let's just go to their lineup real quick. Let's really get talking, man. Let's get busy. You look at the standings here. New York, they are trying to get in. I mean, they're both in the same slot. Can you believe Toronto's in a playoff hunt, by the way? Jesus Christ. It's a smack in the face. Okay. Get to the Knicks squad. Yes, I'm under the weather, folks, but I got to do this, man, because I like this, man. It's my off time real quick. Barrett, Burks, Dotson, I forgot about Fournier. This is a no-go. Where does he play? Quentin Grimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where does he play? McBride, 6, another shooting guard. Quickly, 7. I'm lost. Okay, guys, I'm really lost at what they're doing now. And they got Lucas Dominic. So let me tell you, the personnel on the Knicks scouting squad he deserves a raise. All right. Where do you play Cam Reddish here? All right. Where do you play Cam Reddish with all those guys? Is Burke going to step back? Do they not believe in Fournier? Does he step back into the bench role? Do you just put him out there, Barrett and Reddish, and say, let's see what the old Duke squad can bring to the table? Help me understand. With all the scoring, Kemba Walker, with all the scoring that they got, help me understand what's happening here. My opinion, horrible move for the Knicks. Horrible. But Knox, great opportunity for him. That kid may have a future because of the minutes he's going to get with the good old Atlanta Hawks. That may be the steal for them because he's a better shooter than Cam Reddish right now from a statistical perspective. Obviously, he hasn't played the time, but he's a better shooter. They play on the 15th. It's going to be interesting to see. I do think this is a bad move for Cam. This is a little long video because I love the career upside of Cam Reddish. He's special. Cam, show out where you can and make the move. Leave. Blazers, somebody like that needs you, okay? Somebody like that needs you. It's going to be exciting to see the Knicks and what if they truly play him. The Knicks have a squad, man. They really do. They got a squad. Great addition. His upside, if they're able to pair Barrett and Reddish together at the 2-3, Kemba at the 1, Randall at the 4, 5. They got so many options. It's a scary team, man. It is a scary team if they let them run. Let's see what happens. I doubt they do. It's your boy Step Back signing off. I'm gone. Peace.